Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Matrix Quarterly Update. I am Mark Gorman, CEO of Matrix Solutions, coming to you from the dog days of summer. Speaking about dog days, what's going on over there at Nielsen? I know there's a lot of chatter about looking at alternative currencies from Nielsen, but they're still the king. And so as we look towards the future, there's a lot of outstanding questions as to, is Nielsen going to be able to continue to remain on its throne as we start transitioning to more of an impression-based digital-like experience, where eventually you're going to be able to do dynamic ad insertion, you're going to be able to target individuals just like you can on digital, whether it's across streaming, across ATSC3, whatever it is, you're going to start being able to sell like a digital world. Well, what is the intermediate step between how we've been measuring in the past and how we're going to be measuring in the future? Now, I will say, when you compare measurement in traditional linear versus digital, it's actually cheaper in traditional linear. Yeah, I know people are saying, wow, that's a surprise, because Nielsen is quite expensive. And for any feed that you have of the Nielsen numbers to any other softwares that you are using, there's a charge, etc. But think about it. In digital, you have a whole technology stack around the demand side. You have a whole technology stack around the supply side, and they're all taking a toll. The beauty about Nielsen is, for the longest time, it really has been the arbiter of truth. This third-party vendor that everybody agreed their numbers were the numbers upon which we agreed what was achieved through audience reach. Now, as there have been some issues, particularly during the pandemic, that came to light in their ability to measure, it really gave an opportunity for more advanced technology companies like VideoAmp and iSpot and others to start making a play for that market. Now, those companies, while many media companies and agencies are looking how they might be able to use these alternative currencies, I would argue there hasn't been a major breakthrough yet. Though I do anticipate there will be a time in the near future where it becomes a little more the Wild West, where there's going to be multiple alternative currencies out there, multiple, shall I say, even walled gardens between, say, Samsung and LG and Roku. And there's going to be a need to do a lot more consolidation across different platforms to bring various currencies in and really standardize those currencies so that agencies and media companies can agree on what has been delivered. So from my perspective, I would argue this is a good thing for the industry, and it's a good thing particularly for media companies, because, well, this is my personal belief. I believe that the same commercial can have significantly better engagement depending on the kind of content in which it is being viewed. And I think this is an advantage for television, radio over digital. And if we can start bringing in measurement that can show not only who you've reached, but what that attribution has done and what the, let's say, call to action has occurred vis-a-vis those advertisements, traditional media can start reestablishing the value that it's able to provide to advertisers. Now, we at Matrix today have not been involved in alternative currency, but I think, as many of you know, we believe highly in this concept of media companies partnering with technology companies so that we're able to build technology more efficiently at lower costs, get things to market that are needed much faster, and in the end, not break the bank of our clients. And we have been working on our automated converged workflow, Admiral, the system. Many of you probably are familiar with this system at this time. For those of you who aren't, this is a system that will start from the identification of buyer demand all the way through order fulfillment across all the different types of inventories you're selling. We have 4 investment partners in the product. Gray, Cox Reps, Graham, and Hurst. Gray has been working with us to date to get them up and running on part of this platform. So by the end of September, they will be on the platform using the proposal piece of the platform. And by year end, we will have the full linear experience from buyer demand all the way through order fulfillment, including make goods completed and usable for clients. So that's a really exciting for us here at Matrix as we continue to move forward. Many of you may also be familiar with our Monarch product. Historically, Monarch has been a local broadcast tool. We have taken that product set and we do have Monarch for broadcast. However, we've also been working on the entire Monarch suite. So we will be releasing Monarch for network along with an enterprise level over the next couple of months. We're also working on our digital OTT solutions within the system. So by the end of this year into Q1, Q2 next year, you're going to be seeing multiple releases with additional functionalities and product sets in the Monarch family across all types of media segments. So we're very excited for this because as we know, many of the larger media companies, they're not just doing one type of media, they're selling a whole slew of different offerings. Now, you all know that Matrix as an organization sits in the front end of the organization within the sales organization. We are a company that is really focused on revenue management, profitability for our clients through technology. And as such, our Matrix Media Ad Sales Summit is coming back live. We are live. We're going to be at the Conrad Hotel in Fort Lauderdale this year from November 9th through the 11th. We invite you all to come join us. You can go onto our website, www.matrix4media.com. Look for the summit tab at the front of the website, or at the top of the menu, I should say. Click down and you can register. You can also take a look at some of our past candid conversations if you're curious as to what is this summit about. Those candid conversations that we've been doing over the past year and a half, 2 years, will give you a good idea of the content, the energy level, the excitement that you'll find at the summit. So we hope that you all can join us. I appreciate your time today. Thank you very much.